So you do 1,000,001 things, which are all like fantastic. And now you must tell me about them. So first of all, we've got Labour and Love, which is all of this.
Yeah, so there are 3 different things that I kind of do.
The main ones.
Yes, the main ones. So one is Labour and Love, which I set up in about 2010. And it was basically to help women and so that they could earn an income.
Yeah.
Because I felt that there were so many women, actually my own staff member, my cook, his wife, I used to feel very bad for her because she was always in her quarter, never went out. And I just felt that, women should be, they should be contributing members of society.
Right.
And they have talents and they have a lot of things that they can do.
Yeah.
So I just went with like handicraft because that's what I tell you, the artisans over here are amazing.
Yeah.
So I started that to help a lady who used to work for me. And it just grew from there. So we actually originally started with taking the work to women in their home and teaching them how to make the sample for, a particular product. And then we would come and have it collected and we'd pay them per piece at a rate above the market and they'd get paid immediately.
Oh, excellent.
Because that's another thing that happens with a lot of the artisans. So a lot of the work that you see in the markets, which is hand embroidered by women, it is actually by women at home, but there is a middleman who's always involved. So the women actually, either they don't get paid or they get paid like a tiny, tiny portion. So the idea behind our work is that, and this is what I have to keep explaining to people, that we're not super cheap like that because we are actually paying the women properly for their work.
You're not keeping like 80% of the profit for yourself and giving your workers like 10%
So
and saying that it's handmade and it's artisan, which is something that I often wonder when one does, like you said, encounters sort of artisan, handmade, and a lot of it is becoming more popular as well now, sort of going back to the craft and going back to
we have a lot of talent here, so it's a good thing to use it.
Yeah, but it's important to ask those questions as well as a consumer, that how much of
you should ask
profits are going.
Like what is going to the women. So whatever we make goes straight back into Labour and Love so that we can, employ more women. And now we have a stitch center in Mahmood Booty. So women can they can come and learn from us and then they can either go off and set up their own stitching business or whatever, or they can work with us and then they get paid for whatever their work is.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
that is...
So you train people who can then sort of work independently, or they can work with Labour and Love as well, or do a combination of both.
So a lot of women have come to us, we've taught them, then they go and they set up their own tailoring business at home or whatever. So at least they're, they're earning, and it makes a massive difference to their families as well.
Absolutely.